Hey everyone, I'm Anton, a 90-year-old filmmaker passionate about sports brands. I reached out to a bunch of them but didn't hear back, so I decided to take matters into my own hands and created a commercial for Odlo at my own. Here's a behind the scenes look of how I did it. You won't believe what happened after I published the commercial.
The official Odlo account with over 70,000 followers.
Like how is this real?
So I reached out to a few marketing managers basically from Odlo to send them the spec ad. And one of them...
This is episode 1 of my new show, Dreaming in Public. In the following episodes I will chase my dreams, one project at a time, to take me closer to make a living from my creative projects. Everything started with these two shirts, my Odlo cap and me trying to find the right concept for the commercial. I binge watched a few how to spec campaign videos to see what others create. Important for me was that the products are shown in real situations I actually use them. First of all, I created a mood board to get a better sense for what I'm aiming for. And after that, I created a rough storyboard to see how the commercial as a whole could look like. Simultaneously, I created a list of potential locations around Frankfurt which could be cool for this project. Concept-wise, I knew I want to shoot the cycling scenes in a mountain/forest setting and the running scenes in various settings. For the running scenes I planned a mix of urban streets, a train station, a running track and a park. I also wanted to make clear that this commercial is created around Frankfurt, so I wanted to feature the skyline. The last step before shooting was to get some friends together and to explain them the concept for the commercial. So big thanks to my beautiful girlfriend for assisting and driving the car for the cycling shots. To Andy for shooting the behind the scenes footage and helping me at the first shooting day. And last but not least, to Anka, Jannis and Robin for making a marvelous job in front of the camera. So if you are planning to shoot a spec project with friends, my tip is to invite people who genuinely want to be a part of the project. This is really making a difference. Now I want to give you an idea of how we shot the commercial. For this I'll break down 2 sequences. So let's watch the first sequence together. Sound effects wise I used the whoosh sound to strengthen the transition from the running track to the train station. What I also done is I added footsteps in the first clip. These footsteps weren't recorded in camera because I just was too far away from the model running at the running track. The sounds of the trains passing by are actually recorded in camera without any microphone attached to the FX30. This shot was captured with the Tamron 17 to 70mm f2.8 lens and with a shutter speed of around 1/20th. And in this shot, the right train was actually edited in post. That's it for sequence 1. Let's watch sequence 2 together. Because I filmed all these scenes out of a moving car at approximately 50 km per hour, there was no chance to get the audio right, so I added all the sounds you're hearing in these clips later in the edit. To get the cycling scenes very smooth, I used the Ronin Ares 2 Pro gimbal and my FX30 equipped with the Tamron lens I spoke about just a few seconds ago. I created all the shots in the commercial with the Dehancer DaVinci Resolve plugin using the Cinestill 800T film profile. And that's it for the production side. Here are some photos I took for the project. Once the edit was done, I uploaded the commercial as an unlisted video to YouTube so that the platform Liquid, where I bought the license for the copyright song from, can delete the automatically detected copyright claim from YouTube. That took longer than expected, mostly because I wrote the song title on the road into the YouTube title, which wasn't allowed in my case. One day before the commercial went live on YouTube, I posted the photos of this project on Instagram, and you cannot believe what happened. So I completely scripted the whole video you just saw, I think 2 days ago. And the last thing which happened basically regarding this Odlo spec campaign is that Odlo liked my story. And I thought this is the most perfect thing basically which can happen for this project and also for the series, to show you it is possible if you are just trying basically. And I will show you what happened a few minutes ago, which is basically not believable. Basically not believable. So the official Odlo account with over 70
50,000 followers, and I think you just saw it, they started following me. Like, I'm speechless at this moment, but I just want to explain to you what happened in the last minutes. So I posted the commercial, which I posted also on YouTube, on Instagram, and I rechecked my Instagram basically to see who commented and who liked my stuff. And then I saw that the official account from Odlo liked at first my reel, in which I explained my process behind the spec campaign, and then only with one reload basically of the page I saw that Odlo also liked my post. To me, this basically meant that they are going through my account, which is completely crazy. And then another thing happened. So I reached out to a few marketing managers basically from Odlo to send them the spec ad. And one of them answered me to my message. What she is saying basically is that she really likes my commercial and that she would like to talk with me. And this is just unbelievable. Like, you need to keep in mind, I shot a commercial for Odlo. I basically worked on the commercial, I think, for 4 or 5 days, like without doing anything else. And then I posted the commercial on YouTube, on Instagram, and I reached out to approximately 5 people at Odlo. And now I have a contact to somebody working at Odlo, and I will have a call with her. Like this. Like, how is this real?
What this project taught me are 3 main things. First of all, you should take an idea and make it happen, even if it seems to be unrealistic at the beginning, and adjust during the process. I struggled at first when I didn't hear back from Odlo, but now I wouldn't trade the experiences for anything. I've learned there's nothing to lose with a spec project, even if the company never sees it. You still gain valuable experience and build your portfolio. My last learning is that people are making the difference. I'm very proud and also happy how the commercial turned out, and I think this is strongly connected to the atmosphere I had or we had while shooting. That's it for today's episode. One step closer to make a living from my creative projects. And I think this was a very cool and successful first episode. Comment your thoughts and your feedback down in the comment section below and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. That's it for today. Take care. See you in the next one.